Hi everyone, welcome back to First the Coffee Crochet. In this stitch tutorial we're going to go over how to make the Trinity stitch. Basically all this stitch is a single crochet at the start of the row, and then a single crochet 3 together throughout the row, and then another single crochet at the end of the row. So to start out doing a Trinity stitch from a chain, you'll just need to chain an even number of stitches. So since I'm just doing a small sample, I'll just start with 10 here. So your first stitch in your first row of the Trinity stitch is just going to be a single crochet. So if you're doing from a foundation chain, that'll be in the second chain from the hook, you'll do a single crochet. Just insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. Now we'll start getting into the single crochet 3 together. We're going to start in the stitch that we just worked. So you'll insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. Then we're going to go into the next stitch. So we'll insert our hook there and yarn over and pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Then you're going to go into the following stitch, insert your hook, yarn over and pull up another loop. So you'll have 4 loops on your hook. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops at once. And then you're going to chain 1 to finish off the stitch. Okay, so then to work our next Trinity stitch, we'll be going into the last stitch that we just worked in. That's this one here. We're going to yarn over and pull up a loop, then go into the next stitch, pull up another loop, and then go into the following stitch and pull up another loop. And then pull through all 4 loops. So as you can see, you're working in the previous stitch, the next stitch, and the following stitch. So you're working in 3 stitches all at once. And then you chain 1 to finish off the stitch. And then when you go in to do another Trinity stitch, you start in the last stitch you just worked. So you just pull up a loop over 3 stitches. And as you get to the end of the row, you're going to see that you have 2 empty chains left. So in your last Trinity stitch, you're going to go into the previous one, the next one, and the last one. And you'll pull a loop through all 4 of those loops that were on your hook. But unlike the rest of these stitches in the row, on the last one, you will not chain 1 at the end to finish it off. Instead, you will go back into that last stitch of the row and just do a regular single crochet stitch. Then to start your next row, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Starting in this first stitch, you're going to do a single crochet. Now, just like before, doing the Trinity stitch, we go into the previous one that we just worked, into the next one, and then into the following stitch. Just yarn over and pull through, chain 1 to finish it off. So again, in your previous stitch, the next stitch, and the following stitch. And because you have these chains on the previous row, they can be a little difficult to get your hook into sometimes. But sometimes it's a good idea to try to do this chain to finish off your stitch a little loose. And at the end of the row, just as before, on the last Trinity stitch, go into the previous stitch, into the next, and into the last stitch of the row. And instead of chaining 1, we just do another single crochet in the end of the row. And that is how you do the Trinity stitch.